Right when we thought things was going well, it all came crashing down. She just effed herself over tremendously.
Wait, who thought it was going well? This ain't going well.
It just got bad for her, bro. It's almost certain she's gonna spend the rest of her life in prison. And of course, I'm talking about Alicia Andrews, one of the murder suspects in this Julio Foolio homicide. You know? All right, now her defense attorney on day one in our last video, we covered it. Right, their entire defense for Alicia Andrews was, she was with her boyfriend the weekend in Tampa when Julio Foolio died, but the boyfriend was involved. She was not involved. She's not a gang member. She's not.
Now, I will say though, I'm gonna pause the video for everybody that don't know what's going on. Let me tell you what's going on right now. So the girl that set up and helped her boyfriend and his friends kill Julio Foolio, she had a chance. She had a little chance. I don't know what's going on in this video, but I know for right now, she had a little bit of small, little bitty chance to get away with this shit. Why? Because they don't have no direct evidence that she knew about the murder. She ain't had touched no gun. She ain't shoot nobody. She ain't really do none of that. She has a chance to be like, well, I was just with my boyfriend. I didn't know they were going to do that. Oh my God, it's so crazy, right? But they got that evidence. That evidence, I'm off. Now I'm gonna be tweaking this video because I'm off that thunky. The thunky that's rolled up in that grappa leaf. So for everybody that's smoking this video right now, I don't want you to flame up no blunt, no spliff, no joint if it's not rolled up in some grappa leaf, okay? If it's not this king hemp paper, it needs to be this whole leaf right here, okay? Now if you want tobacco here, get you the king hemp paper, put a little crust up in there, do your homework, dab on the nigga.
Involved in this beef. She had no idea what was going on. She was just in the car. He used her phone to drop the low of Julio Foolio to the killers, but he did it without her knowledge. She was just there for the ride.
That bit new.
That's a bad assumption. Because there's no way of knowing. Although the cell phone data shows that that line was open and there was communication between the two phones, there's no way of knowing whether Isaiah Chance was the talker or the listener. And even if Isaiah Chance was the talker, there's no way to know whether he was using explicit language that Alicia Andrews could understand. So when in the interrogation room, Detective Ramos asks Alicia Andrews what Isaiah Chance was saying, and she says, I don't know. It was the truth. She didn't know. And there is no evidence whatsoever to the contrary.
And excuse the fact that him and her stalked Julio Foolio the entire night, went to every spot that he was at, and kept dropping the location, but she didn't know who Julio Foolio was. She didn't know what was going on. She didn't know none of the killers. Man, bro, when the prosecutors came, they shut down that entire defense, bro. They shut down that entire she's innocent, she's oblivious act, man. The prosecutors first destroyed that entire argument by providing text messages that she sent to her friend a couple years ago. Saying that she wanted Julio Foolio dead.
And she specifically told you that she was aware that he was in a gang. Is that correct?
She was aware that he was tied in or affiliated within a gang, yes.
And then the defendant then texts back to you, and this is January 21st of 2021, 8:39 a.m. Girl, I don't like Foolio. LMFAOOO, ugly ass. He need to die. And SHID, that was will friend, and then FUCK, that code, and SHIT, bitch, he shot me and my friend died, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I'm pointing out who did it. What's she saying there? What's she talking about?
What's she talking about?
Well, she's referring to somebody that had just died that we know.
In this gang war?
Yeah, we're basically just gossiping.
Now, before this information came out, I got on this camera and I was right once again.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Once again, I was right like I always am. Sometimes I hate being right. I said there's no way that her little punk ass boyfriend, there's no way that this was the first time he did some street shit. Absolutely not. You knew who his homies was. You knew where his block was at. You knew who his ops was. There's no way this your boyfriend, this your nigga, you with this man every day. Y'all sleep together. Y'all having, I don't give a fuck how young y'all is. Y'all sneaking, y'all geeking, y'all tweaking. Y'all doing everything under the sun, and you don't know he a street nigga. You don't know that he got a gun on him. You don't know that he sell loud. If anybody on this world know what this nigga be doing, bitch, it's you. Like, and I'm not saying that, you know, it's not some two-faced dudes or some two-faced girls out there that really be hiding it from they from their girl or their man. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to do that for a long time, gang. And a lot of times niggas don't hide it, bro. Niggas like him that be in the streets, gang, squad, they need everybody to know. So they all on Instagram doing like this and shit. They got Free the Guys, 6K, 6 Block and shit. They got all that in their title and they bio on Instagram. You feel me? They take pictures with all the guys. They always got to have a gun on them. Sometimes they point the gun at your ass on the Instagram. Like, she knew he was a street nigga, and she knew what the fuck was going on. So all that trying to act like you ain't know nothing, and you're just this pretty little doll, and she's just with her boyfriend. And Cap, stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay. I understand that, but who was it in this gang war that she personally knows?
Personally?
Yes, you're saying that you're talking about a friend that just died.
Will, that was the only person that we both know.
Will at Rains High School, is that, or who else?
That's it.
Bruh, you really gonna sit in that courtroom and play in them folks' faces, bruh? Why do black folks think they smarter than the police? Why do black folks think they can outsmart the police and it never works out well for them?
I don't know.
That innocent act went out the window as soon as them white folks took the podium, bruh, and started putting this case together. Talking about she was never a part of the group. She was never a part of a gang. She's not involved in their issues. But you texting your friend saying you wish him to die. So, yeah, we got the motive now. You wanted him to die because he dissed your friend, which is why you helped your boyfriend stalk Foolio from club to club to club to from place to place to place.
Exactly.
And you gave your boyfriend your phone to call the killers as y'all stalked Foolio and dropped his location.
Exactly. You was trying to be cute. You was trying to be cool. Look, bitch, I'm a rider, bitch. Yeah, my man killed Foolio. He got away with it, bitch. You thought that shit was real cute on photo grade. No. Your ass going to jail, bitch.
Over with, bruh. And I should have known, to be honest, when I seen her defense attorney sip some water in the middle of his opening statement. I should have known right then and there, bruh, this big cook, man. All right? But I had my hopes out, man, because that's a black man on national television representing in a public trial with this much publicity. I was proud for a moment. But when I seen that brother, man, take a sip of water, when I see him start his opening statement from his seat, yelling with no mic on, I said, all right, bruh, I know what this is, man. Right? This man trying to be on reality TV afterwards. The one thing that should never have DEI.
He trying to go crazy. He ain't going crazy.
An attorney.
He ain't going crazy.
Where you are risking life in prison.
He ain't going
sorry,
crazy.
Bro. I don't care if my attorney black, blue, purple, green, orange, yellow. Just don't take a sip of water in the middle of the opening statement. But again, that's the least of her worries, bruh. Because the prosecutors is spanking them. So after they...
So let me ask y'all this question. Why do y'all think that why, Flacco, I'm not even gonna do you like that. No, I was trying to find a good spot to pause the video at that wasn't too bad. Do your homework on looking out, okay? Do your homework on looking out.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Now listen, Flacco, why do you think that the police, this is the regular police, this is not the, this is not the feds. This is the Florida State Popo, okay? It's not the feds. Why you think the feds got this shit so together for Julio Foolio's death, but they don't, why do you think that, but you don't think the feds got it together for Lil Durk and all his murder cases?
They followed up with an interrogation video. During her interrogation, this little girl thought she could outsmart seasoned detectives.
She's stupid.
She was better off just being quiet.
That's what everybody's better off doing. Just shut the fuck up.
Asking for your lawyer and figuring out in court. But this interrogation footage single-handedly destroyed her entire argument of, I was just there for the ride. I didn't know what was going on.
About to get bad.
Because you know who don't have to lie. You know who don't have to make up things to hide their tracks. Somebody's who innocent, who obviously didn't know what was going on.
Right.
We're not gonna play the entire interrogation footage. It's about an hour and like 50-minute long. Okay, first off, why was you in them folks' faces for an hour and 50 minutes? You think you about to outsmart them for an hour and 50 minutes? Yo, little girl, man, like cut it out. Okay.
Same thing Young Thug dumbass thought. He thought he was finna talk to the police for 2 hours in the interrogation room. That's why you don't talk to the police, because you'll end up accidentally snitching. You'll end up accidentally saying some shit you ain't supposed to say. That's why you ain't supposed to talk to them, especially if you a street nigga, especially if you had something to do with a murder. The first thing, if I know damn well I had something to do with this murder, the first thing I'm doing when I get in there is, I don't recall, lawyer. You feel me? Like,
but also too, yeah, we're not gonna play it, but what we would do is we're gonna play the detective on the stand, right? Giving a summary of what took place.
I got
and detailing every lie she told and how they discovered it was a lie.
I want to ask you about some of the items that you were showing her. That first video that you showed her, what video was that?
The Ring camera footage from the Airbnb that the defendant stayed at.
Is that the same video that we've shown here today in court?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
And did she identify herself in that Airbnb video?
Yes, she did.
At some point, did you show her a video of the McDonald's?
Yes.
Did you ask her who was the driver?
Yes.
Did she ever, in the entirety of your interview, provide you with the driver's name?
No.
Did you ask her about why she was wearing the COVID mask?
Yes.
And what did she say in reference to the mask?
Two separate things. At first, she said that she was worried about getting sick because of her pregnancy status, and then the second thing was that she
pregnant?
uses it to block the smoke at clubs.
Okay. I'm going to show you State's Exhibit number 78. At some point, did you confront her with being in the drive-thru in the car at the McDonald's?
Yes.
Look, they dumbass. They yeah, what's up? We just killed the nigga in my mama car. Let's go to McDonald's. Give me a big chicken and a McNugget, nigga. Well, get y'all dumbass on. Y'all little boys slow. See, this is why these are the type of niggas you just don't feel sorry for. Like, these type of niggas that go to jail, prison, all that. And it's kind of funny to see they dumbass go to jail, you know? Because it's like, bro, like, you can't be this slow, bro. You cannot be this slow. You killed the nigga and went to McDonald's? In the same car that you just killed the nigga in? Or you went to McDonald's on camera in the same car that you killed the nigga in. Later. Like, this is stupid.
Who's that at the window in that silver Chevy Cruze?
Co-defendant Davion Murphy.
Okay, can you take a look and watch what he's doing?
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Can you tell us what he's doing?
He appears to be smoking a Black and Mild.
Okay.
You know how God knew the scallywag Eve ate the apple? God knew she ate the apple because after they ate the apple, they began to put on clothes. They were innocent before they ate the apple. They didn't know they were naked. They didn't even know what being naked was. Mm-hmm. But when they began to put on the clothes, they began to lose their innocence. They became aware. Yeah. Aha, you ate the apple. In the case of Alicia Andrews, they knew she was lying and she was 100% involved in this Julio Foolio homicide and that she wasn't just with her boyfriend going along unaware what he was doing.
Right.
Because she began to tell lies. Mm-hmm. Okay? When you say, I wore a mask when I went to the club that Foolio was at to confirm he was there.
Right.
Because I'm pregnant and I didn't want to get smoke or inhale smoke. And then they play a footage of you and Davion Murphy and your boyfriend at the McDonald's, and he's smoking a Black and Mild
In the car.
in the vehicle that you're in without a mask, they say, no, you're not afraid of smoke.
Right.
You obviously wore that mask for other reasons, and it wasn't smoke at all.
But okay, if you're about to see, this is what I'm not understanding. You're about to go commit a murder. You know you're about to go commit a murder. And the best thing you have on is a COVID mask. And then one of the killers pulls up to a McDonald's driving in the car that you're about to go kill somebody in, or that you just killed somebody in. No mask on, smoking. These motherfuckers is slow. Like these type of niggas I be scared of, bro. Like real deal. Cause they will kill you on camera and go to jail for it, and then you just be dead. You just be you just unalived, bro. You just not coming back for some stupid shit. They ain't even do it smart, shorty. They did it crazy willy-nilly and went to jail for the shit. That's the craziest part about it, bro. These niggas are the scary niggas, bro. When somebody this slow, bro, you gotta watch.
But the lies didn't stop here.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right. They began to now ask her, hold on. You went to multiple locations and multiple spots Foolio was at, but you never went in fully. Like you never fully went in. Why? She got caught up in another lie. She told them, well, we went up to the bouncer and they said we needed this much to get in. So we said that was too expensive and we left.
Stupid ass.
You
gonna say that in an interrogation room like they not gonna pull up the cameras?
Stop thinking y'all smarter than the police, man.
Y'all stupid. And Lil Durk dumbass ain't smarter than the police either. So that's the only thing I'm not understanding about this nigga Flacco is that he like the last video he posted, we watched yesterday. He said the prosecutor's doing this, the prosecutor's doing that. Lil Durk good, Lil Durk, he'll be out. Then when he talks to the police, and that's the feds. Then you talk about the police with Foolio now, and you say y'all gonna stop thinking y'all.
Did you also ask her about the teasers video?
Yes.
She knows she going to jail.
And specifically,
she ain't getting out either. Her dumb ass should have took that 18 years. They finna fry, bake her ass, deep fry. I'm telling you, grill, it's all cooked, folks. It's over with. Oven bake, nigga, easy bake oven, all that.
Was there statements made during that interview about what she did when she was there?
Yes.
Okay. What did she say specifically she was doing there?
She said she went to the Teasers Club potentially to patronize it, to go inside, and claimed that she went up to the bouncer at the front door, asked how much it was to get in, and after getting the price, they decided not to go into the club.
Did you confront her with the video footage at the Teasers video?
Yes.
And after you had told her that she never did that, did her reason change as to why she didn't go in?
No.
Did you also talk to her about the Truth 18 video?
Yes.
And what was the reason
all
why she
different clubs
gave for
Julio
not
went to.
going into the Truth 18 video?
Dumbass.
That Isaiah Sanchez doesn't like packed places, but she also claimed to have gone up to the bouncer and inquired about going in there as well.
Right.
And did she ever go into the Truth 18, up those stairs that lead up to Truth 18?
No, she did not.
Have any contact with any of the bouncers or employees that were inside of the Truth 18?
No, ma'am.
I urge all of y'all to watch the full interrogation footage.
Nah, for real.
Like, you could see the moment they realized, oh yeah, she a suspect. It started off as them kind of talking to her as if, like, she was their daughter. Now, I know that's a strategy when it comes to detectives, bruh. But you could kind of tell they didn't know for a fact if she knew what was going on.
Right.
They was kind of trying to...
Because, you know, a lot of times, naturally, you gonna get that. That's why girls get away with certain shit that men necessarily don't, because naturally it's in society's nature to give girls grace, far more grace than you'll ever give a man. You know what I'm saying though? Especially a nigga. You feel me? Now a girl might look at a girl and be like, that is sneaky or whatever. But a nigga, he's going to always give a girl the benefit of the doubt. So in this situation, the police gave the girl the benefit of the doubt. We know she was there, but I don't know. Maybe she knows something. We're gonna talk to her because maybe she heard something. Maybe she could tell us something that can help us solve this case. And she might be a suspect, but we don't, probably not though. You know how this shit usually go. Usually the girlfriends be this, that, the third.
Folks her into kind of giving up to other guys.
Right.
But once she began to tell obvious and blatant lies,
It got bad.
such as this one, that's when you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Because just like Eve, all right, God knew Eve ate the apple because Eve realized that she was naked. How do you know what naked is if you was not aware before you ate the apple, right? Like, they didn't even know what, like, anything was.
Mm-hmm.
That apple gave them the knowledge. With this is, if you was innocent, you wouldn't feel the need to lie about the simple things that could be proven.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, she tells the detectives, I've never seen Sean Garthright in my life. I don't know who he is. Sean Garthright is the pretty light-skinned boy who was apparently like the biggest.
Whoa.
Bruh.
Hold on. Because you said pretty light-skinned. I wasn't expecting boy to come out your mouth, bro. You got to hold on, Flacco.
Sean Garthright is the pretty light-skinned boy who was apparently
But
like
I get
the
what
biggest
you're
savage
saying,
ever. He's
though.
the one who shot Julio Foolio in the foot earlier that year.
Oh, damn.
And then ultimately was one of the 3 shooters who shot and killed Foolio
Oh,
in
damn.
Tampa. She says she ain't never seen him a day in her life.
That was
Come to find out, they got video footage of Sean Garthright, her boyfriend Gutta, and her riding in the same car to go to Tampa. So once she said that about Sean Garthright, they know, yeah, for sure. She's a willing participant. That's why she's lying about things that can be verified. That's when I believe she became, you're going to get charged too for a fact.
Right.
She probably was going to be offered some type of deal like, hey, you can testify against these guys. You can probably get off in like a year or two.
Yeah.
Probably get charged with accessory. But the moment you...
And the crazy part is, if she would have told the truth on Bro Gray, she'd be in a way better spot. Because at the end of the day, she could have bent them. If she would have told the truth, like, listen, I kind of knew that they was finna go do something, but I didn't know they was gonna kill him. I'm thinking they just going out here to just, like, beat some guys up or rob them. I didn't know what they was doing, but I know they had some guns, but I didn't ask too many questions. And I was just in the car, and I was a little scared, and I didn't know. Like, she would have been better off doing that, right? Doing that, snitching. She would have got on that stand. She would have snitched on their motherfucking ass. They would have gave her, like Flacco said, a few years, if that, shorty. She probably would have came home on probation. You know how they do. They do that shit for anybody. Because at the end of the day, she ain't pull a trigger. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have some grace with her if they can't prove that she helped plan it. But once you get the line and you don't want to tell them shit, and it's like, okay, so now you a suspect then. You ain't telling us the truth. You ain't snitching. You ain't telling us you ain't giving us what we need, shorty. So now we gonna get your motherfucking ass too. Now you gonna get life with these niggas. You feel me? And I feel like that's what happened. I feel like if she would have just went in there and been like, listen, I was scared. I was in the car. He asked me to use his phone. He didn't hit me before. She could have lied, did all that shit. Like he didn't hit me before, and I get real scared of him when he get mad, and so I just let him use my phone, and I didn't know what they was gonna do. And then when we got back from Tampa and we got back to where they go, Jacksonville, we got back to Jacksonville. That's when I heard that Foolio died, and once I seen the footage, I knew it was them, and I just had to. I was scared. I didn't know what to do, and I was scared to tell y'all. But now that I'm here, like, I don't want to go to jail for murder. I didn't do nothing. Like, she would have been better off just snitching, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know if she tried to keep it solid. I don't know she tried to not snitch or whatever the fuck. I don't know if she did that or if she really. I don't know to the extent how she helped plan it, but I think she was the person who was setting it up. I think she really set it up, shorty, on bro. I think she really was like helping them. Type shit.
Start lying to cover things up. Yeah, 1st degree murder, buddy.
Right.
At some point, did you show her the cell phone mapping on your computer in that interview room with her?
Yes, I did.
And what was the point of doing that?
Again, just trying to get her all the information so she can make an informed decision.
Right. See?
Did
They
you
was
show
try- they
her
was still trying to work with
photographs
ass.
of Sean Gathright?
Yes, I did.
Did you pull them up on your computer, on your laptop, and ask her whether or not she knew who this person was?
Yes, I did.
I show you States Exhibit 36A,
Dumbass little
States
boy.
Exhibit 36B.
Stupid ass little
Has
boy.
36A the photograph that you showed her and pulled up on your laptop?
Yes.
And did she say or give you any information as to his identity?
She said she had no idea who this was.
I want to be ATK, so I'm gonna shoot him.
At some point, who did she say she was staying at the Airbnb with?
She said the only people staying at the Airbnb were her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, and who she referred to as his little brother.
Did she ever identify who the little brother was?
No.
When you showed her that photograph, States Exhibit 36B, did she ever say she knew anything about him?
No.
And did she say she could she identify who was in 36B?
She said she didn't know.
Did you question her in depth about the type of car that she rode in, the black Impala?
Yes.
Did you and Sergeant Campbell also question her about whether or not she had seen a black Impala either at Teasers or Truth 18?
Correct.
Based on the video evidence in this case, is it clear that she that she rode in a black Impala, the black Impala in this case, from Sean Gathwright's house in Jacksonville all the way down to the Airbnb in Tampa?
She did.
Sitting up in that courtroom and playing in them folks' faces, bruh. You would have been better off, man, just taking a life, just taking life imprisonment and not waste them folks' time, bruh. I don't know why you would even do some stuff like this, bruh. Why would you even get yourself involved in this? Like, why? You are a girl. Like,
Exactly.
bruh.
Exactly.
To like commit a drill, let them do it. But you probably so thirsty to go along to be with them, thirsty for some pipe. Oh man.
That should be weird, gang. You know, I remember like being in high school, you feel me? And I used to be like, why do girls like crash out niggas? I think that should be like exciting to them though. Like, you know? Like I think that should be like it's like a drama. It's like a reality TV show. It's like entertainment. It's like exciting. Like, oh shit, we just killed somebody, we gotta get away. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like a adrenaline rush type shit. But I don't know, for that shit is just weird to me. Like, you finna go in here for the rest of your life for that? And the nigga was broke too. It wasn't even like the nigga, your boyfriend wasn't getting no money.